Hello, I'm Simon Evison and this is Property Box News. Coming up, I'll be looking at more suggestions to solve the housing crisis and some new tools to start and end tenancies with less hassle or doubt. So, starting with the end in mind, the Tenancy Deposit Scheme has launched a new guide to making the process of concluding a lease easier for landlords, tenants and agents. The downloadable guide offers the latest advice on what to do when a tenant is due to move out of a property, in particular highlighting the key points to address before, during and after a checkout inspection. Michael Morgan, Director of Dispute Resolution at TDS, said, "We see many disputes where a few simple steps taken before the end of the tenancy could avoid problems later on. Tools like our new guide and the deposit deduction template provides a solid structure and basis for end of tenancy procedures and to improve deduction negotiations. If tenants better understand the reasons for deductions at the early stage and can see the justification for them, they are much likely to agree." Steve Harriott, TDS Chief Executive, added, "This is a great guidance for members and their tenants and another great example of the work being done by TDS to reduce disputes and improve practices for dealing with tenancy deposits." You'll find a link for the guide in the description below, and don't forget to like and share this program, and please of course leave comments in the section below as well. Now, since the last edition on the housing crisis, the Mayor of London has weighed in on the subject and wants to crack down on overseas investors who leave their homes unoccupied. He's calling on the government to allow London boroughs to charge higher council tax on these properties. He commissioned a report last year as part of his pledge to Londoners to come up with solutions to the capital's growing housing crisis. The research, carried out by the London School of Economics and the University of York, looked at the contribution of overseas investment to new housing supply, as well as public concerns over homes being sold to overseas buyers and kept empty. Of course, the Mayor's plan is not to encourage wealthy overseas owners to sell up and go home, rather encourage occupation, and that the extra tax levy will be reinvested into affordable housing schemes and other measures to tackle housing problems. Khan said, "The housing crisis is the biggest challenge facing our city today, and I've been honest with Londoners from the start. We won't turn things round overnight," he said. "This is going to be a marathon," he added, "not a sprint, and we need to be able to take robust action to tackle it." Ian Fletcher, Director of Real Estate Policy for the British Property Federation, agreed with the Mayor's initiative and had this to say. "The Mayor's suggestion that there should be a higher council tax premium on empty homes is worthy of consideration from the government within the wider context of what is and what is not currently working to prevent empty properties." And finally, there's a handy new tool brought to you by Landlord Secure. It's a credit check service that delves deeper into a tenant's credit history than so far possible. The free online tool offers landlords a comprehensive overview of a new applicant's credit history by revealing if the applicant is in arrears with loans or credit cards and even how much of their credit they are using. It's allowing landlords to view how many active accounts an applicant has and which are being paid on time, the total balance of unsecured accounts in the previous month, and the worst status of any active accounts for a minimum time frame of 3 months before an application was made. This will help to assess affordability and mitigate risk. Landlord Secure has also recently launched another free tool, Late Rent, which allows landlords to report payment history to credit reference agencies, enabling them to carry out robust affordability assessments on potential tenants. Steve Burrows, Managing Director of Landlord Secure, commented, "This new credit check service, coupled with Late Rent platform, will make it much easier for landlords to select the appropriate tenant. It will also enable tenants who pay their rent on time to build up a better credit history, which may help later if they apply for other credit or financial products." That's all from me this week. Leave us a comment below. The link for the TDS guide is also below, and remember to like and share. See you next time. Goodbye. And some new tools to start and tools, is that like chones? Don't forget to like and share this program. Overseas buyers and kept empty. Oh, I had a tickle. Need to be able to Ian Fletcher, credit history. It's allowing landlords to view how many active accounts on applicant. And remember to like, share, and something other. I can't remember what. So, next time, bye-bye. That's all from me. Leave us a link, leave us a comment or a link or something, I don't know, whatever you like in the bottom.